Right now, we're on the go with Joe, and while the parades have come and gone, Joe is ready for one final Rose Festival event to hit the road.
Joe is at Portland International Raceway to tell us about the Rose Cup races. Good morning, Joe.
Good morning, guys. So this is a biggie, kind of the high-speed wrap-up, if you will, to the Rose Festival here at Portland International Raceway. The Rose Cup races, it's getting actually underway today. I'm joined right now by Bruce Wilson. He's the chairman of the Rose Cup races. Morning. How are you, sir?
Good morning.
And this is your car, actually, right
Yes,
here.
actually, that's my car. Yes,
right?
it is.
Now, what kind of car is this?
This is a Miata. It's a spec Miata. This is a spec class, and we have about 30 identical cars that run together, and it's great because we're running nose to tail, touching often, and it's a real fun experience to drive these cars.
Now, the Rose Cup races itself, it's been around for decades, over
55 years.
As I understand it, it's pretty much the oldest amateur race of its kind in this part of the country.
Yeah, on this side of the Mississippi, it's the oldest and one of the biggest races, in the country, on this side of the Mississippi.
And you'll see, like, literally hundreds of different cars. How many different kinds of cars do we see? Because you got this kind, and I don't even know the names of all of them.
Right.
I'm just going to say this kind and that kind. You've got other kinds of cars. How many different kinds do we see?
Well, there's about 25 different types of cars, but when you're out here, you're really looking for the big classes, which would be Spec Miata, the Gas Series, which are the big ground pounder cars, the Spec Racer Fords, which are the sports racers, and the vintage cars. And those are big classes, all have at least 30 cars in them, and they're just nose to tail and door to door all the time.
Okay, so when does it open up to the public? Because I know you guys are getting underway this morning, right?
Yes, yeah. At 8:30 this morning, we're going to start racing, and it's going to last all weekend, pretty much 8:30 to 5 every day.
All right, we're going to show you some of that. Thank you very much, Bruce. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
And guys, coming up a little bit later in the show, so earlier this week, we actually had a chance. They let me drive one of the carts that races here at PIR, and I got to do a couple laps around Portland International Raceway. So we're going to show that to you, and I'll let you experience, kind of give you a driver's eye view of what it's like to tear up the track here at Portland International Raceway. Lots more to come from the Rose Cup races in just a bit. Back to you.
Did you hear that, Kim? There were gasps of jealousy from Tony here in the studio.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
You got to do that.
I'm not happy for him. I hate him.
You got a little drool in here if you can just get that.